That's me, walking the dog, in 2005. Here I'm again, 3 years later, in that same jacket. I think I weighed about 250 pounds. And that's me, again, a year later and 80 pounds lighter. For years, I had been carrying around what equals to a large sack of concrete mix everywhere I went. Once rid of it, I was lighter on my feet, no longer puffing at the top of a flight or two of stair, or being the slow guy on the trail. A lifetime of being overweight. In these pictures, I hid the identity of everyone but me. It's odd, and kind of painful for me to see. Back then, I wanted to be hidden, have the spotlight shine on others. In 1 year, I reduced my bulk by a third. It started with an article I read in Wired magazine. Fun way to lose weight. Turn dieting into an RPG. It suggested that WeightWatchers.com was a lot like a role-playing game. How a player had to consider their available resources and allocate them properly to win the game. It was a light bulb moment for me. Treat myself like I would a Sims character, and no meetings to attend. And so I did, and it worked. But it was a lot of work. I had to learn many new things, like how to cook. Like really cook. Not heating up processed food from the grocery store. Also, not to eat processed food, or go out to eat on the reg. Meal planning. Weekly grocery shopping. Collecting recipes. Buying cookbooks. Checking out more of them from the library. That mustard. Mustard is a magical condiment. I am now consistent in how I tell coworkers that donuts, cookies, and cake all taste like dirt to me. So no thank you. I don't want a slice. But the answer to the final clue to get out of the escape room isn't something I read online or heard of anyone else doing. But first, there's a scene early in the first Jurassic Park movie where character Ian Malcolm lays out for those assembled, and really for the movie audience, why he thinks it is a bad idea to recreate dinosaurs with new cutting-edge technology. While pounding the table in agitation, he explains his contempt for using other scientists' knowledge and research as a base to make new breakthroughs. While his beef was clearly with the ethical ramifications of introducing velociraptors to the human population of the early 1990s, it does kind of click with commonly held conventions that knowledge can only be had through experience. No pain, no gain. One must struggle to gain insight. Well, I've struggled. I've learned, and I invite anyone to use what I've learned to help them. To make their own personal breakthrough, so long as it doesn't involve hunting down a ragtag team of scientists and grandchildren, or any other evil doings like clickbait or trolling strangers on the internet. And so, the thing I do that I think has made all the difference for me, and I'm not saying it would work for everybody, is to eat the same breakfast and the same lunch almost every day. The same healthy breakfast and the same healthy lunch, day in and day out. Why? To eliminate choice. Why is that important? Because I am the sum of all my choices, good and bad. Mostly good choices, over time, will accumulate into a good outcome. When it comes to feeding myself, if I don't have to think about 2/3 of my meals, if they're already set, then I'm not going to make a poor choice. Removing or automating the process made it easier on myself to work towards the outcome. Anyway, here I am in 2017, close to a decade since I started. Always between 80 to 100 pounds lighter than when I began. And I still have that coat. Remember? From the dog walk? It doesn't fit me anymore. Which is why it feels good to put it on now and then.